Hello students, welcome back to the class. Today we are going to talk about the animal tissues. Students, we have studied the plant tissues in our previous video lectures. We have discussed about meristematic tissues, simple permanent tissues and complex permanent tissues. Today we are going to study about the animal tissues. So today's topic in the animal tissues will be the muscle tissues, right? Students, हम सभी को पता है कि we have to make some kind of movements. Like if I have to write on the board, I have to make my hand movement. If I have to speak, I have to make my jaw movement. If I have to walk, I have to make my leg movement. So in this way, we see that there are so many examples of movement. What makes this movement possible? The movement of the body is made possible because of the muscles. An animal body is gifted by this beautiful tissue network that is present throughout our body. Starting from any of the part of the body, you can say, we will find muscles are present everywhere and they help in making the movement. So before starting with the topic, हमें पता होना चाहिए कि muscle tissues किस लिए important हैं. Muscle tissues are important for making any kind of movement. Movement of the animal body is impossible without the muscles. Okay. Next thing that we have to see is what type of muscles are present. In the higher order of animals, we will find three types of muscle tissues. So what are these three types? The first is called as skeletal muscle tissue. The second one is called as smooth muscle tissue. And third one is the cardiac muscles or muscle tissue. So students, आज हम इस वीडियो लेक्चर में इन तीनों मसल टिश्यूज के बारे में पढ़ेंगे एंड दिस टॉपिक फ्रॉम द चैप्टर टिश्यूज इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं ऑन द differences and the characteristics of these muscle tissues. So without wasting much time, let us get started with the type study of the muscle tissues. And students, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe the channel and you will definitely going to like this content. So please stay till the end and watch this video till the end. Thus we are starting with the first type of the muscle tissues, that is the skeletal muscle tissue. And what are the skeletal muscle tissues? By the name itself, it is very evident that they are attached to the skeleton of our body. Skeleton which is made up of bones. If you are talking about the bones present in your fingers, in your limbs, that is hands and legs, in your rib cage, everywhere the bones are present, they are attached with the skeletal muscles. Because without the muscles present on the bones, locomotion or the movement is impossible. Okay, so these muscles are going to be very very helpful in making any kind of movement that we are performing. Let us see how do they look like and then we will discuss about their characteristics. So this is how a skeletal muscle fiber look like. These are the two cylindrical structures I have drawn, and by this what we can say? So by this what we can say? That these muscle fibers are cylindrical. Also we can say they are unbranched. Students, आप देख सकते हो कि यहाँ पर कई सारे मैंने circles बनाए हैं and these circles they are called as myofilaments. These circular myofilaments are actually long threads which are present along the muscle fiber and they constitute the complete muscle fiber, and these myofilaments are the structural units of the skeletal muscle tissue. तो myofilaments कैसे दिखते हैं? Let us see the diagram of a myofilament and then we will able to understand more clearly about this muscle tissue. So students, this is one myofilament, okay? And what we see that myofilament is cylindrical, it is unbranched. Also you will find some striations are present. Striations मतलब होते हैं that these are alternate bandings are seen. These bands which are present, they are called as dark bands and alternated by the light bands. So they are called as dark bands and light bands. Also you will find the nucleus present here, and this nucleus are many in number, and this condition is called as multinucleated condition. So third very important point under this skeletal muscle is they are multinucleated, and this multinucleated condition is also called as cenocytic condition. Okay, let us now talk about these dark bands and light bands. Dark bands and light bands are made up of some muscle proteins. And what muscle proteins are they? These are myosin, and light bands are formed of actin proteins. In abbreviated form, dark bands are called as A bands and light bands are called as I bands. These muscle proteins are very helpful in doing any kind of contraction and relaxation. Means when the muscles they move, they actually show contractions, and these contractions are shown by the myosin and actin proteins when they move together, when they move in tandem. Okay, so that is how the skeletal muscles are structurally seen and observed under a microscope. These are the myofilaments. Myofilaments again are composed of myofibrils. So association of these myofibrils, myofilaments, they constitute the muscle tissue which is called as skeletal muscle tissue. So this is a structural framework of the skeletal muscles. Because these muscle tissues are having the striations, means the bandings on them, these muscle tissues are also called as striated muscle tissues. And what I have told, that these muscles are attached to the bones and they help in making all the kinds of physical movements. Okay, these movements under our own control. We can control these movements, and that is why these muscles are also given the third name is called as voluntary muscles. Because these muscles are under our control, if we do excessive work with them, if we take excessive work out of them, then they become tired, and that condition is called as fatigue, and that fatigue also results in cramps. So they become fatigue, and this fatigue is resulting because of the accumulation of lactic acid, and the accumulation of lactic acid is a part of anaerobic respiration which takes place in the lack of oxygen. At the same time, when we give some rest to these muscles, they become normalized and they are ready to work again. So this is how skeletal muscles are designed. They are designed to do all the types of physical works which are under our control. So this is all about the skeletal muscle tissues or the striated muscle tissues, or else we can say them as the voluntary muscle tissues. In the higher classes also we will study about the working of the mechanism of these muscles, how do they make these movements by contraction and relaxing. So that's all students from this video lecture. I hope that you will like this content, and if you have liked the content, please don't shy away to give some likes to the video, and please put your comments in the comment box, because a lot of hard work goes into making these videos and bringing them up to you. So thanks a lot for watching this video till this moment. If you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel and share it amongst your friends. See you until next time. Bye for now.